Hello guys, we are here with another video. Eric Mallron, today, and today we're going, friend Jason is going to be asking me a series of questions. As you can see, I'm wearing a wig, not real hair, and I'm wearing a beanie to cover this amazing hairstyle. You could consider me as the dude who looks like a lady, if you ever heard that song. So, Jason, what did you ask me? What is your funniest moment? What is my funniest moment? My funniest moment? Um, Funniest moment. I can't really name a funniest moment. Can't really name a funniest moment. If I could name any funny moments, it would be the time where, the funniest moment. Well, there's this time way back when I was a little kid. I basically, fuck my arm. Anyways, not because I have leg problems, because I fucking pulled most of my leg. Anyways, so the time where I thought it was funny, not anymore. But it was funny to me when, my brother Junior, who is my half brother, not part of the band Rocketophobia or anything. He looks like my dad, so he would never featured in any of our videos. The only one who was basically featured in our video was my mom, my dad, me, my brother, with a mask on. Obviously not with face, because he doesn't like to show his face, so he's just gonna cover his face. So in any video, his mask is covered. I'm in the video, obviously. So basically what happened is, I was playing with my race cars, because I used to play with race cars back in my old day. Like ran a NASCAR going down 57 mile per hour, going 57 going per mile, driving a NASCAR, gonna boom, crash. Yeah, anyways, that was a joke. Anyways, so I was throwing the NASCAR at my brother, Junior. Kept throwing at him. So my brother got so pissed, he smacked me on the ass because I was like a little kid, and said, knock it off. And of course my mom gave my dad a lot of shit about it, so. Yeah. What was your most craziest moment you ever seen? Craziest moment. Craziest moment I've ever seen. Yeah, I can relate to that. About a month ago, I think it was. It was about a month ago. I was at my neighbor at Toomey Park slightly before I moved out of my old 901 South Columbus house. Before I moved out of my house. The house I was currently doing my studio videos at, my music videos, and all that other stuff. I went to the park. Of course there were bullies, and of course there were a lot of bullies that bullied me. Of course I was surrounded by a bunch of little fuckheads, so basically what happened was, I was just there, sitting on the bench. There was no one there at the time. I was just sitting on the swing, and then all the kids and the bikes just came riding up on me and saying, oh, Mason, you're disgusting. So they just came running up, no problem. I said, whatever. I said, okay. So I just got up, walked away, and they kept following me and saying, you're disgusting, and I just kept walking away. I said, I'm walking away, stop following me. And then they refused to follow me, so they arrived at the park, and I said, okay, I'll go this way. And I said, a little bit help here, so I met this kid, about 13, his name was Zach. He lives in the mountains of Tucson. He lives in Payson, Tucson. I have no idea where that is. Somewhere in the mountains. Basically what happened is I asked him for help. What we did is we leave them alone for a little bit, and we started playing with our knives and stuff. He had 2 dogs. One dog was named Shadow, and the other name was Bunny. Weird. A shadow and a bunny. One was black and one was white. One was actually kind of tannish, like kind of maple kind of color. Anyways, so we went over to the basketball court to ask someone if they wanted to play basketball. And the kid that usually bullies me said no. So we just walked away. It was being rude. And of course, Zach wanted to fight him. And I said, Zach, it's not the right way, so let's go back. So we went back to where the bullies were. And we stayed there. We wanted to go back there and hang out. They kept flipping us off. So once they kept flipping us off, Zach got pissed off and said, why do you keep flipping me off? They kept doing it for an hour straight and thought it was funny. As stupid as I was and as stupid as Zach was, which I think was fucking wrong, but I felt like my intention wasn't to hurt him, and my intention wasn't to go after them. My intention was to scare them. So I pulled out, Zach had a colorful, like, kind of purplish, greenish, multicolored knife, pocket knife. He handed it to me. I pointed it at them to scare them, and then I put it back. Okay? This went on for about an hour. We went to Zach's house. Once we went to Zach's house, it was actually Zach's house. It was Zach's friend's house. Zach's brother's friend or whatever it was house. So we went there, and we came back. Zach said he had to leave, so I couldn't go back at the park with you. So I ride back at the park with my hoodie on, with my New York gray hoodie. And then I kept walking. I was going to walk to Burger King because I was really hungry and I had a neighbor at Burger King at the time. So I was really craving Burger King for a drink and a Coke because I was fucking hungry. So what I fucking did is I walked down the road, normal as possible, not bothering anybody, because I forgot about it. Kept walking about the sidewalk. This fucking red Charger comes riding up on me. This guy is like, what? Looked like Drew, looked like my brother-in-law. He had black slick back hair, black glasses, ponytail, straight face, and he looked like he was working out as a mechanic. He had a gray dress shirt on with a watch. So he asked me, hey, were you threatening these kids with a knife? And I said, yeah, because your kids were bullying my kids. Your kids were bullying me. And then his son came running up and saying, no, that's not right. And then he started yelling at me. And then he started taking fucking pictures of me, for crying out loud. And after he done taking pictures of me, my mom came running up. And this girl with the fucking pink hair comes running up and saying, oh, great parenting, Mom. Great parenting. Great job. And Mom's crying because she doesn't know what to fucking do. Gets in her van, starts to go off. The guy in his Charger starts to get in his car, starts following her all the way to O'Reilly Auto Parts, or nearest O'Reilly. Followed us to the nearest O'Reilly, kept following us, and followed back to our fucking house. That fucking creep followed us to our fucking house. So he followed us to our house. I was pissed. I got a fucking scooter in my hand getting ready to fucking kill his ass. Showed up on my goddamn property. What the fuck do you think he is? A little asshole. Fucktard. I know, right? So fucking, he comes running up to the goddamn house, taking fucking pictures of us. So he called the police. They never showed up. But the police agreed with me that I had to do what I had to do. So, I didn't get in trouble and I didn't get arrested. So, longest story, yeah, that was crazy. So, yeah. Okay, what was your funniest moment? What was, who is your brother? My brother? I got two brothers. Got Junior Funkhauser, who is known as Michael Dean Funkhauser Jr. He is a mechanic, age 31, about 5'8". He's a mechanic. He works on cars. Worked on cars for about, I gotta say, about 20 years. 20 years, I think. Probably. I don't know. He's a mechanic. He's my brother. He's my, he's my oldest brother. He's my oldest brother. He's my oldest brother, so, yeah. So anyways, and my other brother is Brendan Funkhauser, which is the drummer of Arachnophobia. Yeah. So, I heard that you had a nephew. Yes, I do have a nephew. Two nephews, believe it or not. Junior's my brother I just talked about, son Aaron, which looks a lot like his mom, who works in the military. And my son named Carter, which actually did a video with me not so long ago. He wasn't my little brother, though. He was my nephew who did a video as Junior called Dyson the Babysitter. So if you guys can watch that, please subscribe to that channel. What next? What's your favorite NFL team? Steelers, Broncos, Packers. So the main favorite one is Steelers, obviously. I'm a diehard Steelers fan, so is my dad. Until fucking Antonio Brown started to, go downhill and started having fucking mental breakdown and basically traded Steelers because he had problems then, so no one could figure out what the hell was wrong with him. He basically cussed out everybody, cussed out the coaches, cussed out everybody. Just going crazy. So they didn't know what to do with them. So Steelers and Broncos, which I hate that Peyton Manning isn't even on there anymore. I met Peyton Manning. He was a good player. I miss when he was on there. Oh, I miss when he was on there because when he was on there, he was a great quarterback, but now he has some fucking other dude being the quarterback of the Broncos. So Packers is still Aaron Rodgers. Hi, you reached Eric Mallron, the East River Arachnophobia. How may I help you?
Yes, Mike.
Oh, hold on. Let me get the phone to Michael. Dad, where's the girl who wants about this fucking car? You answer it. It's a wireless car. She wants something about her car. Her not working. Alright, guys. So yeah, that's basically it. So, anyways, got any more questions for me? What is your favorite song by Guns N' Roses? Sweet Child of Mine, obviously. That's the only song I know. That and Paradise. I listened to that song and Sweet Child of Mine. I haven't listened to the cover version, but I listened to the original Live and Might Die. I like Breaking Benjamin, Disturbed, Slipknot, Korn, I Prevail, all those bands. I can't name how many bands I like. About a few. Um, yeah, so basically all the bands I know. So yeah. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys on the next one for an interview.